Good afternoon. It's the good morning, afternoon. Okay, I'm going through my daily ETH chart. This is Stan. Check this out. So, as I start analyzing more data from 2018, November 2018, well, I want to talk about some other things too while I'm here. First, we'll go through here. We got this decoupling around in November, and then we snap back, and then we start testing the tops over here. We start testing the 9MA above, and we eventually consolidate down and we find our bottom. Okay, so we have this understanding, right? And then that's what I want to go correlate right where we're at now in the price in today. Let me see if I can do this. All right. So similarly, we had a decoupling. We're testing the 9MA, but we're testing it hard. That's something that I want to address, but I also wanted to address something else. Let me see if I can pull this up. There's a way to bring up two charts. Okay, we have Ethereum right here. All right, let me see if I could switch this from the BTC. Oh, that's awesome. That was way simpler than I thought it was going to be. So we got similar movement, but we're going to have to go back to 2017 in a second so that I could really show you something interesting. Because, you know, as everybody's talking about going, as everybody's talking about how we are, is this going to be easier? Could I just do this? This is a terrible way of doing it. I'm never doing that again. All right. So is an easier way to get in. Let me go look at the bottom of the chart here. This is Bitcoin's bottom of the chart. I believe so. Did I get there in accident? All right. So we have all-time high 20,000. We breached the 50, and then we bottom out around here at a $6,000 Bitcoin. Oh, that's insane. We have a similar move up, but we don't move similar, because I'm showing you these two charts so that you could understand that we don't move similar when we are in the same area. So we come out of our downturn in 2018 here, and then let me see over here to line up both charts and to give you some proper understanding. Hit our lower low, December. Is that December? Is that our 80? That's 80. Just double check that I'm at the right bottom, and I'm not. So this is how when we decoupled in 2018, we decoupled December, and we're correlating here. But like, there is this thing called divergence. Now let me bring up divergence and show you exactly why using the Bitcoin chart is not always it always doesn't tell the truth when we come to actual divergence. So divergence could happen in the top and it could happen in the bottom. I'm not sure when it's going to happen. So December 2017, we have our all-time high of 18,000, right? May 2018. So in this scenario, that's that cat bounce. No. So January 18th is when we hit our all-time high over here. So as you see, is we don't have correlation. There is a decoupling that could happen and could occur, and when the two coins decouple, because everybody was not everybody, I was somebody told me about a very specific, oh, we're going to follow Bitcoin. That's not necessarily true. You know, Bitcoin doesn't necessarily need to follow the same trend line as Ethereum. But I'm going to bring up both and I'm going to show you both so that you can understand. It's going to look a bit different. So our bottom, the 80, nope, that's not it. 80 right here. So our bottom is going to look a bit different. It's going to have a different behavior pattern when we go out of it. So this one was very strong lines. Then we, tested out this pattern, and then we came through and we rounded out our turnaround from the bottom of the cycle. Keeping that in mind, that these are two different type charts, and we're seeing these ones we actually printed above with the Bitcoin chart. We printed above the 9MA. We closed above the 9MA over here. And then we had our sell-off. I don't know if this is the pattern that we're currently in. I wonder how you get rid of this one. Okay, boom. Oh, this is life-changing. That's a life-changing move right there. I love it. So let's go back to where we started, where we're at right now, and to give some more proper analysis. I'm not moving too fast because I'm doing them daily. So my unique perspective was bringing up the two charts so you could see both ends and see that there is a decoupling, seeing that this move isn't entirely out of realm or out of behavior. Let me bring up another quick thing. We have stochastic that's gonna be crossing soon. If this is an aggressive cross, if we cross within the next couple of days, it's all downside action here. So depending on if this could close above, and that's fine, because we could close above. If the next one doesn't close above, or we start the body at the bottom of the candle and then we yank down, it's a good chance that this formation's coming back again. Even there was a bit bend up here, even with that, and yeah. If we cross the 1400, or we do, let's say, we would need to do it. Yeah, if we could do a 20% move, then that would be strong. And that would be some really strong top pressure. But if we don't have top pressure here, we're gonna fall down to like the 800 level, or maybe even further down to the 600 level. So this downtrend, let me look at this. Let's take a downtrend, 50%, right? Let's say that we get a little bit higher than that. 50% takes us into the $600 range. Now this area is my buy-in area. So I'm going to be starting putting plays in 900, 800, 700, 600. And then I'm going to start my dollar cost averaging in this realm. Now, if it goes down lower for longer, cool. I'm going to sell more shit. But as of right now, as it stands, we have two options. Either we break resistance and we confirm and we hold above the 9MA, which is a possibility. I do not know how strong I don't think that our market's very strong at the moment for that. I wanted to see a smoother move out, and this was very aggressive. And I just didn't like it. So I'm taking profits because I did purchase it around 1,000, and I could take profits and redistribute them, or we have two real options here for where the price is going to be going. I see if we stay above the 9MA, that's a great bull sign. we're going to have to hold a couple more candles. If we turn in the next 2 days, and this, I am feeling a bit anxious right now, more anxious than I have in this turn. I'm starting to get that really, really like price action is going to be moving feeling. And if that actually occurs and we break south, there you go. So I just want to keep you guys a heads up. I wanted to show you that there is divergence in time. Time doesn't line up. The past rhymes, but doesn't repeat. But we're gonna have similar moves, and I'm studying these market moves from the past into the present, and I'm bringing you without FUD, without. I use very proper analysis. I was told that my charts were very hard to read, but like the way that I'm explaining it to you guys, I want you to see these shouldn't be hard to read. These are support lines. Like you got your support line, you got touch, and we got a really strong hold here. That's why this line's here. So just in case, like, you look at it, you're like, oh, why are these lines here and there's no price action? No, they're here for a reason. They're here because we have confirmed, like, once we rejected off of this area over here, I knew this scenario was coming. As soon as we started, flirting with this support area, I knew that this was coming, and this is historic. I feel like it's a bad line all of a sudden. Yeah, they're all, we got right here. Yeah, that's a pretty bad line. I might want to adjust it. But these support and resistance lines, you're going to want really, really clear indicators on them, and they're going to help when you're determining. Like right now, I'm determining if we stay in this zone, then we have an opportunity to stay above the 9 MA. If we break in this zone, we have, if you're looking left on our immediate run up, there's not much here. This is all our structure. This is all structure. It's very jagged. It's not like this is smooth structure. This is very volatile structure. So when the structures start getting really long wicks, really long bars, when we're making moves of, how much is this in one day? 40% in one day, bruh. I don't like that structure. This right here seems very clear. We have some nice structure here where things are like lining up with price, and that's just our sentiment. So that's the long story long. See you guys later.